I just saw this TikTok where this creator, Monique Yvonne, made a short film all by herself, and it's a pretty cool behind the scenes that you should check out, but I want to talk about this one setup in particular. Look at this overhead setup. That's a tripod, a boom cradle, and a C-stand. It's genius, and I wish I thought about it sooner, but I need to take a second to girlsplain how to set it up a little safer. This is what that setup looked like, where the weight was suspended over the middle leg of the C-stand instead of the biggest leg of the C-stand, and that's the first thing that we want to adjust. If you have any weight that's suspended, you always want it over the biggest leg of the C-stand because that's the most sturdy. So if we're over the middle or the smallest leg, or even in between the two legs, if it's off balance, especially if you have something telescoped all the way out like that camera was, then it's just so much easier for it to get heavier and heavier and get off balance, and you see how quick it was for that leg to pop up. So what you want to do is just spin it around, make sure it's over that biggest leg, and now the more weight you put on it, those legs stay on the ground. Of course, you want it to be sandbagged, but if you don't have that, definitely make sure that it's over the biggest leg over there. The second thing I wanted to point out was this knuckle right here, and it looks like it's on the left side of the suspended weight instead of the right side, and that can be dangerous because let's say you're not tightening it all the way because of whatever reason you're rushing or whatever's going on. As you put more weight on the end of this arm, the arm that's off frame right now, it's going to naturally get heavier, it's going to bow down, it's going to weigh down, and in the worst case scenario, if this isn't tightened all the way, it's going to fall down, it's going to either break your gear or it's going to hit somebody in the head. We don't want that. What you should do is make sure that this knuckle or any weight-bearing knuckle is on the right side of any suspended weight, because as you add more weight to this end, you see that it moves like a teeny tiny bit, but then it stops because this knuckle is now self-tightening on itself. So keep in mind, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Always keep these knuckles on the right side of your weight so that if you add too much weight to anything, it self-tightens, everything is safe, nothing's breaking, nothing's falling on anyone, and you have a nice and safe set. Anyway, it looks like Monique corrected that later on in a different video, so this is more of a pro tip for any other curious DIY filmmakers, and to Monique, that was an awesome video and an awesome setup.